feeling like a grumpy old lady 2 days after Mother's Day. Current family standings. Family 10, Denise 0. So it's the 12th day of the Ajmaq Trisena. So that means it's what? Ke. Kami ke. Kano. Ta. I must have missed one. It seems like my next Trisena should be Eek, but it's not. How can it be Eek? I must have screwed up my calendar. Let's check it out. Ajmaq. Alright, so we know that it was 8 Akbal. So 9 Kat, 10 Kan, Kame, 11, Ke, that means today. One time while I was under hypnosis, I had this vision of myself as a colored woman standing in a doorway. Sometimes things will rise into consciousness and then they go back down again. Waves rise into consciousness and go back down again. And rise into consciousness and they go back down again. Today, since I'm going off to do massage, I'd so much rather be doing yoga. I just feel like I want to do something for myself in this life, and I've been serving other people in this life. It's almost like if I don't work for somebody else, then I won't do anything. Ta. So ta and then eek. So that's interesting. So whatever you have from the atonement, Trisena, whatever you have that you're winding up that ball of twine. You took a little little pearl from yourself and you said, I'm gonna wrap this, winding road, all these intentions and questions and complications around that thing. And then, I was at the lagoon over the weekend on Sunday, and there was a little turtle caught up. And another lady standing there looking at the turtle for a pretty long time. I at once had a thought cross my mind, like, what is she looking at? And later on, once she left, I went over there and I saw a little turtle, and the turtle was caught up on some fishing line, apparently, because to me, he seemed like kind of listless, like he just kept swimming in the same spot, and they don't usually do that, except when I walked over there, he kind of hid. He disappeared for a second, and then the lady that was over there with her dog, that guy came back and said, I think he's stuck. And so I ended up getting off my shoes and my pants. I had some shorts on. I went in to pick up the turtle, and he was a cute little guy, so we got him off the line, and I picked up a bunch of line from the reef and the reeds. It was there was some line stuck in there. I found a hook. I only found one hook, but what do you think? The hooks get stuck in the dirt, and then they become part of the landscape there. Is that like a Kabbalistic trauma? Like Pe is like the hook eye, and also like if you're a Pisces, you have like this hook eye in like your heart, where it's constantly pulling you, something constantly pulls you to be traumatized by it. So anyway, back to our metaphor. You know, right now I'm just doing this 6 weeks chiropractic thing where I'm doing some medical massage, and it's pretty painful because my arms, you know, want to work with my legs, and there's just a lot of pressure on the shoulders and the elbows and the wrists, and that's not all there is to life, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta get through this next 3 weeks, so I'm halfway through. I'm excited about that. So Talk Trisana coming up, a good time to continue to offer the services that, you know, that I love, and to continue to some words, you know, you're just like, I wonder, came, see me. That was our day yesterday. Ke is the blue deer. It's a very closurific one for the 12th day. It's working on, like, you know, closing up the segments of hopefully life that we have learned the lessons from, and hopefully the more that we learn things as a collective, the more that we can really close them up for good and learn how to not teach them to our children, and I don't know, learn how to not blame them or take full-on I'm guilty of this thing. I take full-on self-responsibility. Sometimes when I talk to nature, I think that I'm the person responsible for every bad thing that happens in the world, or I identify with that part of my humanity that's really gross, that's creating a lot of waste, that's trashing the world. And then instead of saying we during that time, I say me. I say I'm responsible, because I think it's really sad that other people don't be responsible for their own kind of things, and so some of us end up being responsible for a lot of it, and I'm all right with that. I need it to clear sometimes. I need to throw it in the ocean or put it in the fire, or somehow like find a way to let those things go. Unless, of course, I'm actually suffering because of things that I'm supposed to be suffering about, like into it. Adiosito, gringita. Namaste.